Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to be doing an everyday makeup look. Just to spritz the skin and get it a little bit lively, I'm going to be taking the Nip and Fab Primer Water. Love primer sprays, really help perk up the skins. Next step is to grab some foundation. This is a NARS Radiant Longwear Foundation in the shade Stromboli. We're going to pop that onto the back of the hand. Just stippling my brush in there to pick up the amount of product I like. Now I'm going to work from the center of the face, little circular motion all around, and we're going to buff that out. The reason why I'm starting in the center of the face is because this is where I'm going to need more product. You know, this is where I need it to look more flawless. Then we're going to blend it out. Then I'm just going to bounce the Beauty Blender over the skin and really work that in. This is going to help it to look more skin-like rather than just sitting on top of the skin. Then I'm going to take Benefit's Hoola Quickie Bronzer Stick. This is amazing for contouring, especially cream contour. I quite like to use this first of all and then go on top of a powder just to set that in place. So I'm going to go right underneath the cheekbones, a little bit along the jawline. I mean, never hurt anybody. Popping it along there, and then we're going to take it onto the forehead as well, and a little bit down the sides of the nose. Now I will be adding concealer, but first of all I'm going to go in with the bronzer, the darker shade, and then add the concealer afterwards. To blend that out, I'm going to be using the Beauty Blender. Honestly, it just blends out like an absolute dream. It's such a lovely creamy product. Super easy to work with, so if you're not sure about cream contour and you've been a little bit on the fence about it, honestly guys, like this is super easy to work with, so maybe give this a try. There we go, blending out the bits on top of the temple. Blend, blend, blend. Next we're going to move on to concealer. I'm going to be taking the Maybelline Anti-Age Eraser. Love this concealer, absolutely brilliant little concealer. So I'm going to run it down the side of my nose and outwards, just like that, onto the other side and outwards. I'm going to pop a little bit on the chin and in the center of the forehead. Back to the good old trusty Beauty Blender, and we're going to start pressing that into the face. I feel like with everyone's routine there's always going to be parts that are your favorite, and for me it is concealer. I love concealer. I think it does such an amazing job and makes me feel super confident. You know, there's always going to be products that we prefer to use or love to use. I feel like concealer is one of them. I mean, and a bit of highlighter, of course. Time to bake me a cake, and by I mean cake, I mean my under eyes. I'm going to be taking the Cover FX Matte Setting Powder. Nearly got tongue-tied there. So I'm going to pop this lid. I love it when they have a little lid. It just means it's not as messy. Hello product, hello. Let's tap some of that into the lid. I'm actually going to use my Beauty Blender for this. Now you can totally go ahead and just use, you know, normal setting powder if you prefer. I really love how this powder looks on the skin, and I'm going to pop this on my under eye just to make that look a little bit more flawless. I mean, why not? This is really going to help mattify that area, absorb any excess oil, make it look so much more flawless. So these are the areas I like to bake my cake, and now we're going to contour. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. We have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit. Honestly, this kit is just everything you need and more. So I'm going to go in with this shade here, which is a little bit more of the taupey colour, as you can see right there. We're going to start off with that because that's going to give the illusion of a shadow. So I'm going to take a little rounded brush, tap it in there, and we're going to do circular motion and blend that up. Okay, we're going to blend it up. You don't want to blend it down, you want to blend it up. You want to lift those cheekbones, lift them to the heavens. Just going to make sure I blend that out nicely, take my time. And don't worry guys, this is not the finished result, okay? This is going to be buffed off. A little bit onto the forehead, tip of the nose, Just a little underneath the bottom lip to create the illusion of a shadow and a fuller bottom lip. Just underneath the jaw. Bronzing time, we're going to be using a fluffy brush for this, and I'm going to go straight into that product there. I'm just tapping my brush on it because I don't want to pick up too much, because then I'm going to swipe it on my face and be like, oh damn, that's a bit too much. We're going to tap the brush and then we're going to swirl. Just like so. Once again, tap off any excess product and buff that out. Just taking that down the bridge of my nose and on the center of my forehead, because this is where the sun would naturally hit you. There we go. Okay, time to buff off that powder. I'm going to take this yellow shade from the exact same palette, and I'm going to swirl my brush in there. And we're going to use that to wipe off the product. Sometimes people say that when they wipe off their baking product, it leaves harsh lines. If you grab yourself a setting powder, it really just helps diffuse it. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm going to use the bronzer as well, and what I'm going to do is just run that a little bit through the socket line of the eye, just to bring all those tones together, nothing too much. Like I said, there's going to be a bit of an everyday look. Of course, you can take what you like from this tutorial and add it into your eye, and you don't have to do all of these steps, it's just personal preference. A new blending brush now, of course, we just want to soften those edges. And lashes time. We got some Huda Beauty lashes in the style Samantha. Just before I pop on my eyelashes, I'm gonna run this along the tight line. This is the Zoeva Soft Kohl in black. Now there are many ways you can do this, so let me try and do it and not look crazy on camera. So I like to go along and close my eye and run it along. If you don't feel like you can do that, then you can grab the end of your brush. This pulls the top lash line up and reveals the tight line. And then run it along. Lash time, don't forget to give your eyelashes a little bit of a wiggle to loosen that band. And let's pop them on. I'm going to leave the lashes just to get a little bit tacky and stick on properly before I go in with mascara. However, I am going to go in now with highlighter. Yes! I mean, come on, who doesn't love a bit of highlighter? And this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit in Sugar. So I think I'm going to go in with this one called Butterscotch. I'm just going to pop this onto the tops of the cheekbones. Love me some highlighter, honestly. There we go, down the top of the nose, on the tip, on the cupid's bow. Do you know what, just put it everywhere. I mean, why not? Why not, you know, just... Butterscotch, come through. Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Lashes now. Now what I'm going to do is just going to pop on a little bit of mascara just to blend in my eyelashes with the fake ones. Of course, fake eyelashes are totally optional. Time to add a little bit onto the bottom lashes. Just a smidge, just like that. Going to be moving on to the lips now, and I'm going to start off with an Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in Ashton. This looks beautiful, especially for an everyday. I like a little bit of a brownie nude. Then we're going to go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Penelope pink lipstick right in the center, just to give a little bit of an ombre lip. I mean, we've done all this hard work, we're gonna need to set it in place, especially if you've got a long day ahead of you, you don't want this to go to waste. So, it is now time to set it in place with the Urban Decay All Nighter Spray, Legendary Spray, and Spray. And just spray even more, because this stuff is amazing. And there we go. That is my everyday makeup complete. We got a bit of contour, lashes, and liquid lipstick. All these items can be found on feelunique.com. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.